Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After a fiasco of a first quarter, the second quarter is about to begin. 0-0. Nothing really going for the Eagles offense. Defensively, though, that's what we've been doing this entire time. Loss of 10 on the sack. And, Jared, let's talk about that first quarter real quick.
Yeah, started off. Freeberg got the ball first. Had a great opening kickoff return by Freeberg. Got it back to our 40, I want to say. And then Eagles defense got him into a 4th and short. Eagles got a stop on defense. First play, Jace Nelson takes it about 40 or 50 yards to the right side, runs a dude over.
Lowered the shoulder.
Gets us inside the 20. We had to kick a field goal. That was blocked. Then they got the ball, came out to the 20. They throw a pick. We get the ball back, don't score. Then they get the ball back, fumble. We get the ball back, don't score again, and here we are.
And that's back-to-back sacks by the Eagles defense. The unfortunate thing we do have to mention, Keegan Thompson is not in the game right now. Looked to be a lower leg injury.
It was like a non-contact.
It was he was in the jumbo set and non-contact, tried to put his foot in the ground and go and wasn't able to go. And if we look across the way, he has his shoulder pads and helmet off, standing on crutches right now. So looks to be like Keegan's night is over with. So the Eagles going to have to be the next man up. Hopefully Keegan is able to recover and get back out there. 4th down and 22. High snap, punt.
That's a hold.
Gets off. Going to be returnable from the 35. Caught by Jace. He's going to go to the left side. Didn't fair catch this one, and it's a good thing he didn't. Big return over to the left side. Puts the Eagles at around the 35-yard line where the offense is going to start. And like Jared said, the offense is moving it. I think we've only had maybe 2 or 3 passing attempts, but we've been moving it pretty well.
Yeah, we were going right to left. Now we're going left to right. But we had a couple penalties. We had a false start that kind of pushed us back early on first down. X had a couple good throws to the sideline to Jace. Had one to Ricky Prater that opened up the game. But overall, yeah, we haven't really got anything going on the run yet besides that first run from Jace. So we'll see if we can get something going here. 10:37 left here in the first half.
Xavier with Nelson in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to the right side. Really nothing going there for the Eagles. Good job getting downfield. Furlow.
Got a little shove there at the end of the play after the whistle. But yeah, nothing really going in that first quarter. It was a great job by the defense. Jackson the Wall picked off a screen pass on the left side, and Cooper Fox caused a fumble for the Eagles on the first play that they got the ball back. I'm not sure who caused it. I think it was Cooper Fox. I'm not sure who recovered it. So here is 2nd and 9 in the shotgun. Nelson to the left of Vagley. Sniffer back right. Gonna fake it to Nelson and flip it to the wall. Little bit of room on that left side. He's gonna have the first down, making a couple guys miss. He's inside the 10, and he's gonna score. Eagles touchdown, Jackson Lawal.
Jackson Lawal good, 34 yards. Great job there, Dane Quiverow. He was about 20 yards downfield, lead blocking. Jackson made some moves, but he had some blocking going on down the field, too.
My first play call here, and we score. Oh.
That Tiny's touchdown, good for 34 yards. Jackson Lawal on the rush.
Made about 4 or 5 guys miss, too, with those quick feet. Great vision. A lot of arm tackling by the Freeberg Midgets there. Great job, Lawal, looking downfield, getting into the end zone with 9:46 here in the first half.
With the injury to Keegan, we have a new PAT kicker. Ball's rolled back, picked up by, I believe that's number 11 for the Eagles. Goes to the right side,
or 40.
Goes over to the outside. Good for the 2-point conversion.
I'll take it.
Just like we wrote it up.
Just like we drew it up. We don't even have number 40 on the paper back here.
Well, I can't
that might be
roster.
Is that Avon?
I do not remember.
Janik? Yeah, I think it might be.
It might be Avon Janik. Welcome to the varsity squad, big kid. So with that, welcome to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
See, that's all we needed was the headsets on, and we got some good stuff going on.
9:46 here in the second quarter. Eagles take the 8-0 lead on a huge run by Jackson. A muffed PAT turned into a 2-point conversion. We're right back at it. I would like to thank Josh Rushing. We give him credit every week for all the computer work, but Josh, He had about 47 different files opened up and rolling. He was mad. He was laughing. Then he was shaking.
He was mad again.
Then he's mad again. But he's back to smiling now. So
What's that, the 15 stages?
great work, Josh. Make sure you tell everybody if you're watching again, make sure you get the word out that we're back to being live. I believe this is Avon. He doesn't even have varsity stripes on his helmet. TJ, zoom in on that.
Great awareness, though, by the kicker there. Pick it up and get to the pylon. Had some speed.
Oh, you know he's getting a pep talk.
You know, a lot of college and NFL kickers would have got smoked right there, or not even picked it up, but great job. Little squib kick here.
Yeah, perfect squib kick. Picked up at the 22, up the middle. Freeberg's going to go.
Here we go. It's better than the first one.
A little bit better than the first one. And it's still going to be the 39-yard line where the Midget offense is going to take over. Midgets last week shut out 49-0 with Breeze. At least we had a good Aces Wild pregame show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was...
Yeah, it was right off the kickoff. Everything was going well, and then everything just shut down. It just froze.
It froze. Josh turned around and goes, I don't know what just happened. And then all of a sudden, everything froze. So we're back now. So like we were talking about, Freeberg's going to be set. Now we're going to move around. They move a tackle around, 2 tackles. Going to go doubles to the right side, up, back, left. Motion man coming right to left. Fake it to him, go back to the right side with the running back, who's going to try to get behind his lead block. And instead, he's only going to gain about 2 yards on the play. Looks to be number 1 on the carry there for Freeberg.
Looks like Valcamp.
A.J. Valcamp, 6 foot, 215 senior.
Yeah, and on this defense, looks like Jake Vollmer, 25, checked in for Keegan to fill his spot at that middle linebacker position. Going back to last week, I know losing Keegan right now, 16 total tackles last week, so someone's going to have to step up and make some plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Going to be a run to the left side this time. Nothing going again. Good job flowing to the football.
That was him, Jake Vollmer.
Ball's going to find you. Vollmer, Cooper Wyke making the tackle, gaining nothing, 3rd and long. Win 1st and 2nd down. You're going to like it.
Yeah, and like you said, Cooper Wyke screaming to the football. And he's 12 yards off the football. So great job by Cooper Wyke to scream down to the ball. But Jake Vollmer, great job filling in for Keegan Thompson right now. Brings up a 3rd and long. We'll call it 3rd and 7. They're going to have a trips to the right side. Up, back, right, single receiver to the left. He's going to drop back to pass. Easy little out route, and he's not open, but he's still going to take a shot down to the left sideline and almost caught. Great ball there by the quarterback. I didn't think he was going to throw it. Ended up touching the fingertips of his receiver. Lawal got beat again on that one, but lucky enough it was too long.
I believe that's number 33, the intended receiver.
He ran like a wheel route. Arrow wasn't open. Quarterback signaled him to go long. Great ball by the quarterback, but going to force them to punt here on 4th and 7. Clock stops at 8:08.
Number 33, Cooper Kiskin, is the leading rusher for Freeberg and one of the top receivers as well. Good job getting the punt off there. Bounces. This one's not returnable. And it gets a good Freeberg bounce to the 15-yard line where the Eagles are going to take over with just under 8 minutes, 7:58 remaining. So now when you can't go back and think, okay, you got to keep the game going when you have an injury like that. So what's your key now? It looked like we had, I think it was Muska that came back in as a running back. So haven't seen much of Kaysen running the football this year, but he's done it in the past.
Yeah, and he always lines up usually as that sniffer position. We like to call it that up back. So he's normally around the football. He's usually running some routes, some arrow routes, but he's probably our 3rd or 4th option on offense, which isn't terrible. But, I mean, now he's going to have an opportunity here, get some touches on the offensive side of the ball.
Going to be a quick pass route out here to Jackson.
Yeah,
catches it. Faces up. Good job there out of the Eagles. 12, 13 yards. 1st and 10 for the Columbia Eagles. Sophomore to sophomore again.
How about that week from the game last week from Jackson Lawal? 2 touchdowns, I believe.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns,
yeah.
I think.
And I think most of his games have been like that all year. If he's catching the ball, you better watch out. First touch he got tonight, he took it to the house. So Great job by number 3, progressively getting better over each game. And you got to remember, 12 and 3. They're still sophomores, man. They're still young.
Eagles going into a huddle a lot tonight. I didn't expect that at all, but pretty much every play they've done that. Ball in the right hash, running back to the right side. Fake it, going to be another pass play. Just another hitch route, this time too tall. But I do like how, as much as those defensive backs bail,
Yeah.
Eagles are doing little quick short routes. Now, on that flip side, though, that's a ball all the way across the field. Maybe you shorten down where you're starting on that play.
Yeah.
If you're the wide receiver out there, and
Yeah,
we
he
haven't
was-
talked about him much tonight. Ricky Prater's out for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
Or
and
this
he-
week.
Like you said, he was almost out by those numbers, and we are on this right hash. So, yeah, for the sophomore ex-Vagley, that's a tough.
That's a 30-yard pass.
Yeah. And it's got to be quick if running a hitch route.
Freeberg showing blitz out of the right side. We're going to hand it off, go left. Not too much going, though. Gain of maybe 1, 3rd and 9. See what Coach Warner has now. Going to go about middle of the field this time, so he can go pretty much wherever he wants. Cooper White coming on. We talked earlier, we wanted to see, when we were in the pregame show, we said we wanted to see some arrows, and we've seen them a couple times tonight. See what happens this time. So Cooper White comes on. Prater goes off. Doubles to the right side. Nobody to the left side. I could see.
I think it's,
Something wild.
Habermill, a little tight end over there.
Going to be a boot. Just going to do a quick screen with Jackson.
Oh,
He's going to
he's
try to
open.
get over to that left side. He's going to get one man to beat. Wasn't
Should've
able
cut
to
it
get by
upfield.
him. Gain of 5, 4th down. Eagles are going to have to punt the football.
Yeah, and there you're just looking for that wall for Jackson Lawal, but not able to beat that last dude towards the other hash. Could have put his left foot in the ground and got upfield, but wanted to hit that sideline and try to speed away from everybody, but gets an ankle tackle there, brings up 4th down. Punt team is out for the Eagles.
Return man standing about 30 yards away. Jace going to be doing the punting like normal. Gets it off. High end over end, fading to the right side, bounces to the right side.
Go get it.
Eagles got to go pick it up now. What are you doing there, brother? And the Eagles ball gets a Freeberg bounce before it was picked up by number 20, Dalton Harville. So just under 6 minutes to go now before halftime. Boy, whenever we were watching the game, me and Jared even kind of said it's kind of weird watching a game like as a fan.
Yeah, because I was like wanting to talk to you about it every play, but I'm like, oh, we don't even have the headsets on.
Yeah. TJ, any input up there from in front of us?
None whatsoever.
All right, sounds good to us. Back to the action, folks. Single receiver split out wide to the top of the formation, deuce backfield. 4 down linemen, hard count. Brody Longroff jumps. 1st and 5 now for Freeberg.
Brody's saying that it was a false start. He wasn't moving.
Well, the white hat threw a penalty flag back
Yeah,
there.
because Brody stayed in his position, and the ref picked the ball up to walk it past him, and he stayed in his 3-point stance. Saying, hey, I didn't move first. The offensive lineman did.
That's pretty good for a rookie player.
Let us know where you're listening and watching from here tonight. Mr. Wetzel walked by us, and I guess they were heading to Springfield, Missouri last week, and he said it was an enjoyable ride down there.
Yeah, crazy game last week with the amounts of penalties that we had, too.
So now I guess are they conversing on who moved, who saw what first?
Yeah.
It looks like they are going to call it on Freeberg.
Yeah,
It
false
is
start.
false start on the Midgets.
Yeah, Brody Longroff was right. So that pushes Freeberg back. It'll be 1st down and 15.
That's a shocker. Freeberg fans are complaining.
Got the right side of the field is pretty open. You got Jace over there. Gonna send number 3 out with a deuce backfield, it looks like, with an up back to the left. Quarterback's just going to take the snap. Up the middle goes 32, I believe. No gain on the play. Great job by the D-line. Mixing it up there, getting in the backfield. 2nd and 14, maybe a gain of 1.
Rough one there. 1st and 15, now you got 2nd and 14.
Yeah. Freeberg doing the huddle as well. Pretty good night here in Freeberg. 7-0 score, approaching 5 minutes here in the first half. Eagles will get the ball to start the second half. Deuce backfield again, same play, but running back's gonna reverse field, break a couple tackles, try to stay on his feet, but falls to the turf. Good overall run by 33, almost to midfield. Brings up 3rd and 6. Habermill comes off, Longroff comes off. Look like Quiverow and Furlow on. Just one running back here now. Now they're gonna shift into a trips to the right side, single receiver left. Almost like a quads look to that right side. Quarterback's just gonna take the snap, roll out. Has a guy that just runs a little hitch route. Makes a 2 men miss, 3 men miss, and he's off to the running. Cooper White there to make a tackle inside the 30. Bunch of Eagles come in to put him to the ground, but it's gonna be a first down for Freeberg.
A lot of confusion going on after that switch. It looked like Muskup was running around, not sure where to go. Caused a little confusion. And that's what Coach G said. He said if we can't figure out what's going on, they got a base defense that he can fall back into. But that one little confusion at the start. But in the end, big cushion again out there. And whenever you give a guy 5 yards head start, it's kind of hard to make a play.
Yeah, and he only ran a 1 to 2 yard route, just ran upfield and turned around real quick. Quarterback just gonna take a QB power up the middle. Gain of about 2. And I feel like that's what we've seen a lot, not seen it a lot from them this year, but looking at their stats, it seems like they've ran that play quite a lot this season with their quarterback. As we said, 34 carries, 359 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he's, averaging 10.6 yards per carry with him, so. And he's only a sophomore.
Not a ton of size out of Freeberg out there, but they're just coming straight down at you with ISOs. Quarterback turnaround is going to be a counter this time. Going to the left side of the field. Good job there, Cooper White and
Jace. Come on, man.
72,
Stupid
Robinson.
Penalties.
Penalty flag on the play.
Hopefully they offset, but a little bit going on behind the live play between Jace and another midget.
Like you said, hopefully they offset here.
Looked like they just kind of got in each other's face, helmet to helmet there. Kind of always like that with Freeberg in any sport you really play. Little rivalry that's gone on for years. Whether you talk volleyball, baseball, basketball even, and definitely football.
See what the white hat has to say. Still talking it through. This is about the 2nd or 3rd time that these officials have had extended conversations. Did we ever decide on anything?
There's no flow right now to this football game. First quarter had a pretty good flow going to it, but late in this second quarter, been a couple penalties that have kind of stopped the flow of it. They don't know where to set it.
Now it's going to be a penalty on the Eagles in the end. Dead ball, personal foul, and sportsmanlike on the Eagles. First down. For Freeberg, that takes them into the Hill Monuments red zone. Ball at the 11-yard line.
And that's, again, I mean, something. Second guy always
Always gets caught. Yep.
And you had 2 penalty flags. I was hoping it was going to be 1 on each, but I guess they both threw 1 on Jace there. Sets them up 1st and 10. They can still pick up a first down inside the 1-yard line.
Deuce backfield going up the middle, just another ISO. Little counter look out of the backfield. But in the end, it was nothing really fancy. Gain of 3, maybe 4. A little bit too much on a first down play, though, if you're the Eagles defense trying to win first down.
Yeah, and I'm with Case in there. He drove back about 5-10 yards, but that dude had a whole
jersey full.
Yeah, a whole jersey in his hand.
Look across the way. Keegan is leaving on the back of the Gator on the track right now. Good job, though, by Keegan, waving to the fans as he was going by the grandstands. You can see him coming into the picture right now. Looks like he's got his foot up on the Gator. Deuce backfield again. Quarterback hands the ball off, going to the left side. Good job there.
Just getting
Cooper
drove.
White, Dylan Robinson making the big tackle.
Yeah, that play was not holding, Case, and I don't think you can go to the ref on that one.
No. Didn't have a good first step there.
No. But you're in a decent position here in 3rd and 4 with approaching 1:30 left here. Like I said, the Eagles do get the ball to start the second half, so if we can keep them out of the end zone here in 2 plays, that would be awesome.
Freeberg does their shift. Deuce backfield once again. Now they're going to go to the right side. Quarterback's going to keep it, actually. He's going to go to left, puts his foot down, dives for the end zone. Out at the 1-foot line. Just barely.
Gonna have the first down, 1st and goal inside the 1. It looked like the defender came over and might have kicked the pylon, but they're saying he stepped out inside the 1 before he crossed the goal line.
Great fake out of the quarterback right there. Running back, everyone was going all different directions. They carried that out very well.
They keep having to reset the play clock. It does go out of bounds, so that stops the clock at 1:15. We'll start on this snap.
Quarterback's going to run to the right side, tries to dive for the goal line, and he gets in. Looks to be like they're going to be going for 1. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard currently reads 8-6. Got some fireworks going off over there.
Yeah, that made my heart stop.
Hopefully they're fireworks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I heard the scream after. Got a little nervous there.
Number 98 going to be doing the kicking. Big kid, 6'3", 220, junior. With an absolute boot. The ball was launched. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard currently reads Columbia Eagles 8, Freeberg Midgets 7, 1:11 to go. We're going to run to a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Eagles offense and hopefully get something going here on this next drive. When you're looking for a solid, consistent meal, look no farther than Columbia staple, Joe Bacardi's. The Eagles are happy to team up with Ray yet again to help fuel our players and our volunteers. Ray Bacardi has been a great team member of the Columbia Quarterback Club since our first tournament in 2011 and every year in between. If you're looking for a great pizza, consistent pasta, or a fish or chicken dinner, Bacardi's has you covered. Sit in the back and feel like you're in Italy with a great mural painting, or enjoy the outdoors with the garden seating and occasional live music on the weekends. With over 50 years in business, you know the food and staff have to be good. Head to Joe Bacardi's at 117 South Main Street and tell them the Quarterback Club sent you. Welcome back, Columbia Eagles football, presented by the Columbia Quarterback Club, Blue Pride TV. Week 5 matchup, Eagles and Midgets. Eagles 4-0, Freeberg 3-1. And a Cahokia Conference matchup. That is another homecoming night. Columbia trying to spoil another one, was able to do it last week at Roxana, trying to do it again here tonight in Freeberg. This kid just launched the ball 50 yards on a PAT.
Oh.
Does the same thing again.
I need to go move my car.
That might be the best kicker we've seen all year.
changes a game.
It does. It really does. Because when you go back to week 2, when you got 2 kicking coaches on the sideline and they missed 2 field goals and then pooch it to us. But, I mean, if you could put it in the end zone like that, I mean, that gives you 20 extra yards. Because most kickers can probably get it to, I want to say, inside the 35, right? That's probably average for high school. But if you can send it inside the 20,
5.
yeah, or to the goal line and give them ball at the 20, I mean, that really flips the field. Especially with only 1:11 left here in the first half, it makes it tough for your offense to get anything going.
Single receivers split out wide. Hand the ball off to the left side with Jace, who goes to the left side, gets enough for the first down, lowers a shoulder again, runs over another guy. Good for about 18 yards. Columbia Eagles first down, brought to you by Joe Bacardi's.
And if the wall gets upfield and makes a block on that corner there, I think, or not Keegan, I think Jace Nelson's still running and might be in the end zone already. The wall just kind of pranced out there, didn't really engage with that corner, and that was the guy that made the tackle on Jace over there on that sideline. Clock is ticking under a minute now.
Trips to the right side, single receiver out to the top is Prater. Going to be a quick arrow route with Cooper. He catches it, makes one man miss, spins away from the second one. Now he's got a bunch of Freeberg midgets around him. Fumbles the football on the play. Picked up by Freeberg. And Freeberg's going to have great starting field position with 38 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, just fighting for extra yards there. Someone comes from the other side and punches it out. We'll take over at the 28. 38 seconds left. Need a big stop here if you're Columbia defense. Did it well in that first quarter.
Had one viewer text me, he said, man, these half-day blues can really get to the boys. We had a half day of school today. Kind of playing like it right now. Doubles to the right side, single receiver to the left, up back right. Quarterback's going to roll to the right, look for backwards, and here comes the wheel. Wide open on the play, getting inside to the 10-yard line. Brought down by Cooper White. Freeberg, I believe, has 2 timeouts. 30 seconds to go. They're not going to use one yet. Now it looks like they're motioning they want one.
Like someone fell asleep on this side. They ran the same play in the pretty much same spot we were at that we ran to Jace, running back just coming out of the backfield. And no one was there to guard him. So Eagles on their heels now a little bit with 30 seconds left. Still got the 1-point lead.
We have to congratulate, I didn't get the graphic up since we had computer issues, but congratulate Ella Horner and Keegan Thompson. They are the athletes of the month. Ella having a great start to the volleyball season, and Keegan obviously having a great start to the football season. That is brought to you by Crossroads Realty Group and Columbia Fit Body Boot Camp. So congratulations to Ella and Keegan for the August and September Athletes of the Month. We'll go ahead and do the Joy's Hair Fair and Tanning Salon trivia question real quick. We told you in the Aces Wild pregame show that this is the longest consecutive matchup for the Eagles on their schedule. Columbia and Freeberg have played each other how many times?
I'm just going to, oh gosh. I'm just going to throw it out there. 52.
We'll give it to you after this play. Empty backfield, single receiver out to the right, trips to the left side into the boundary. Eagles need a stop. Come on, let's get a stop. Fake it to the left side. They're going to the right.
Hold,
they want to have
hold.
a counter.
Habermill getting held the entire time on that play.
Into the end zone, though, is the Freeberg Midget quarterback. Joe Carmack into the end zone.
Oh, man.
On for the PAT now.
Heads up if you're getting a hamburger.
And McDonald's down the street.
Yeah.
Snap, kick,
Good night. That one was further. That one went almost over the fence.
That one about got to the concession stand. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, 14-8. Joyce Hair Fair, Tanning Salon. Jared, you were right. You read your notes tonight. Good job. 51 times coming into tonight. Eagles lead this one, 28-23 overall with the series record.
Yeah, I might have cheated a little bit. I might have read that whole paper earlier.
You heard that from the Hall of Famer Howie. Always good to have his stats. We say that every week now. We had a great first half that we got to watch. Unfortunately, not everyone else got to see, but we just couldn't punch it into the end zone. And we said it, you got to put those into the end zone. You can't get stopped twice inside the red zone and expect good things to happen. And that's why the Eagles currently trail this one 14-8. Freeberg's done a great job taking advantage when they needed to.
And I think defensively, Columbia's been great. The first quarter had those 2 turnovers and the turnover on downs, and just no points to give for that in that first quarter. Luckily enough, Jackson the Wall makes a play on that left sideline and gets in the end zone. But other than that, really nothing going from the Columbia offense. Need to get going. I say here you take the knee going to the half. You get the ball coming out. You don't want to risk anything. And you got to, without Keegan Thompson, you might need to make some changes on that offensive side of the ball.
Rolled. This time it's going to be picked up. Tossed back to Jace. Going to the left side is Jace. Lowers his shoulders. We were talking about this in the pregame and whenever we were off air. Jace almost lowers his shoulders too much.
Yeah.
And his forward momentum knocks him down onto the ground.
He tackles himself to where obviously he does make contact a lot. We saw in that first run of the game, but sometimes it's almost like he dives at their knees and takes himself out of the play, where if he stays upright, he might be able to make that guy miss and keep going downfield.
I wouldn't mind seeing the Eagles take a shot. Just to be aggressive. What do you got to lose right now?
You got the speedsters on the edge, and you've seen it. X can throw probably 40 yards to 50 yards in the air, so we'll see if Coach Warner wants to mess around with that.
Giving him 15 yards is Jackson over here. Catches it only about 3 yards out. He gets up to the 40. Timeout for the Eagles. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Coach Warner had to have called that way sooner, right?
Yeah, no time went off the clock.
Okay.
Still at 12.6.
Real quick, we always talk about Kirk Herbstreit having his dogs on the on College Game Day and everything. So I got to give a shout out to our dog Stella. Celebrated her 4th birthday this past week, and she's not the only birthday person in the group. Coach G last week. Happy belated birthday to Coach G there. He'll appreciate that, I'm sure. He looks good there. That dude doesn't smile when he gets on the field, does he?
No, or if he knows a picture's getting taken of him, even him and my mom, he doesn't even smile in those pictures.
Well, happy belated birthday there, Coach G. So 12 seconds, 60 yards ahead of the Eagles. See what we can get going here. Like you said, you got to get out of bounds. I think that was Columbia's first time out. I don't remember taking another one, do we?
I don't remember taking one, no.
I think we have 2. I'm not sure, Josh. Going to be another quick pass. This time we were looking for Jace right away. Now X is going to have to make something happen. It's not going to. I think Coach Warner's just going to say,
yeah, take it into the
let's go into halftime. And that's what we're going to do. Eagles are going to head into the Edward Jones halftime show, trailing this one 14-8. Not a great feel going on right now. See what kind of adjustments can be made at halftime. And going to have that next man up mentality right now if you're the Eagles. We're going to run to a break as we enter into the Edward Jones halftime show. We'll come back right after this. Save the date, January 31st, 2026. The Chicken and Beer Dance, it's back. The Ian Ferguson Band's going to be playing once again for us. With your $40 ticket, you get to listen to them, get your draft beer, and a chicken dinner included. Doors open at 5:30, dinner at 6, and dancing starts at 7. This is our second biggest fundraiser for the Columbia Quarterback Club, so make sure you get your tickets and support the club. Get your tickets with a Columbia Quarterback Club member. Email us at columbiaqbclub@gmail.com or comment on our Facebook page to get your tickets. We thank you for your support, and we'll see you at the Chicken and Beer Dance on January 31st. Diamond Roofing and Exteriors answered the call yet again. Give Katie a call for a free inspection and talk to her about your roofing and siding needs. They work with insurance companies with all this crazy weather we've been having, and when their work is done, your house, it's going to look great. Check out their Facebook page to see some of the great before and after photos. Whether you're wanting to replace the old stuff, get new curb appeal with a new look, or need to repair the damage, Katie and her crew, they got you covered. Give the local girl at Diamond Roofing and Exteriors a call at 314-954-7667 or check out their website at diamondroofingandexteriors.com. Tell them that the Columbia Quarterback Club sent you and see what they can do for you.
The Mandy McGuire Group, Keller Williams Pinnacle, helps folks live where they love. We are a team of dedicated real estate agents who are experts in your hometown. At MMG, we work for our clients not only to sell a house or find your dream home, but also to build a dream community. We work, shop, play, and even volunteer local. We'd love to help you live where you love.
Welcome into the Edward Jones halftime show. Eagles trail this one 14-8 currently. We need to go over, weren't able to do it here before the game started tonight. The starting lineups tonight presented by Diamond Roofing and Exteriors. Nothing really changing though. Offensively, left tackle Owen Menke, left guard Dane Quiverow, center Brody Furlow, right guard John Dobb, right tackle Lincoln Corbin. Wide receivers tonight, Jackson Lawal, Keegan Thompson, tight end Ethan Habermill, fullback Kaysen Muskup, running back Jace Nelson, and quarterback was Xavier Vagley. The defensive starters, again presented by Diamond Roofing and Exteriors. Defensive linemen, Menke, Furlow, Habermill. Linebackers, Thompson, Robinson, Cooper Fox, Kaysen Muskup. Defensive backs, Cooper Wyke, Jackson Lawal, Jace Nelson, and Xavier Vagley. Thank you to Diamond Roofing and Exteriors for sponsoring our starting lineups this year. And we were just talking, TJ, I got you unmuted here. This is a time when you need to go and talk to not only your seniors, I don't care if you talk to the water boy, you got to have the next man up. The morale is probably down right now, but you got to get it up somehow.
Yeah, Keegan's not just a great player, but he's a great kid and huge motivator for those guys. And not having Meathead out there is going to be it's going to be tough.
Meathead is
affectionately
a great word, though.
Yes.
That's a great word for Keegan. He's one of those dudes that it doesn't matter what happens. He has a smile on his face all the time. Probably not smiling now, but like you said, a great kid. And it's always got to be that next man up mentality, Jared. So who are you looking at now maybe to try to get something going offensively and defensively for the Eagles?
Just going back to Keegan, I mean, you look at a kid like that who's been a part of this varsity program for 3 years now, who played a lot as a sophomore. So seeing him go down like that definitely hurts. He's a great teammate, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of different guys that need to step up. I think Kaysen Muskup is a guy that's going to have to really step up on that defensive side of the ball and start to stick his nose in there a little bit more. We saw a little bit of Jake Vollmer that got subbed in and out at that middle linebacker position for him. So I think Kaysen and Jake Vollmer are going to be two of the guys that we're going to be looking out for.
We do not have anything confirmed yet. Obviously, we don't get to see everything up here, and we aren't told everything up here. But just based on what we saw, it doesn't look good for Keegan. Definitely not coming back tonight. He was carted off, but so he's definitely done the night. And we'll see what happens here in the next coming weeks. Hopefully he's able to come back out. We'll have to wait and see. Jared, do you have any other scores in the Kokia Conference or in the area tonight?
Yeah, let's see. Waterloo taking on Civic Memorial. They lead 28-13 late in the first half. Roxana playing Salem. That is 33-0 with 4:40 left in the first half. That looks like the only two I got right now. Dupo is 4-0 for the first time since 1993, which is pretty awesome. They play tonight, trying to make it 5-0. So always got to root for Dupo. I feel like now we used to play them every single year, but they're off our schedule, only 5 minutes down the road. So that's a team I always try to look out for and root for throughout the season.
And they've got a very good shot tonight at going 5-0 with, who did we say they're playing?
Oh, we said it on the way up here.
Carlisle,
yep, you're right.
So they've got a very good shot at going 5-0, and like you said, you've always got to root for them in the end. I'm going to go to the IHSA website, see if we can find anything, and it doesn't look like we're going to. I'm not even going to look very hard on it. So, homecoming here tonight. Freeberg just announced their court. Freeberg with a new field this year, too. I don't know, TJ, can you zoom out any more? Is that all you got? Looks like it. Oh, you do got a little in there yet. So it doesn't have a midfield logo anymore. Now it just says Midgets across the length of the field, and something different I've never seen before. So pretty cool that it goes all the way across. We're going to run to another commercial break real quick. We come back, we'll have some more thoughts and sounds from this first half of the Columbia Eagles and the Freeberg Midgets right here on Blue Pride TV. Hill Monuments is your place to go when you're looking for a hometown memorial plaque. For 16 years, Hill Monuments has helped you with bronze and granite memorials. They do everything to memorialize your loved ones, from pavers, laser etching designs, and sandblasting. They can create anything you imagine on a stone. Maybe you're wanting one of those cool new address markers. They can do it. Maybe you need to dedicate something special for that person in your life. Make a nice little touch for a great centerpiece. With a quick turnaround of 6 to 8 weeks, you won't be waiting long. Give Hill Monuments a call at 618-281-3846 to talk to them about your next masterpiece. Hey, Eagle fans and parents. Ace's Wild Video Game and Parlor, tucked away at 208 North Main Street in the rear of the building, is the place to be whenever you need a relaxing night or you want to watch that big game on one of their 6 TVs. With a full but limited bar at great cheap prices, 6 gaming machines, this is the place for everyone. Aces hosts events throughout the year, so make sure you check them out on Facebook to stay up to date. With a small beer garden with outdoor seating, it's a great place for a fall afternoon. A sponsor and supporter of the Quarterback Club since they opened in 2017, we appreciate everything and encourage everyone to head to Ace's Wild Video Game and Parlor in the future. Save the date, January 31st, 2026. The Chicken and Beer Dance, it's back. The Ian Ferguson Band's going to be playing once again for us. With your $40 ticket, you get to listen to them, get your draft beer, and a chicken dinner included. Doors open at 5:30, dinner at 6, and dancing starts at 7. This is our second biggest fundraiser for the Columbia Quarterback Club, so make sure you get your tickets and support the club. Get your tickets with a Columbia Quarterback Club member. Email us at columbiaqbclub@gmail.com or comment on our Facebook page to get your tickets. We thank you for your support, and we'll see you at the Chicken and Beer Dance on January 31st. Welcome back into the Edward Jones halftime show. It's unfortunate that we didn't get Jared singing little JB action there. We almost got him. He was close, but we've always talked about, for the people who've been watching for years now, me and Jared, we don't have the same taste in music, but we've got one now. Big X the Plug.
Yeah.
I can get after that.
Yeah, that's our dude right there.
Yeah. I've never been into that kind of stuff, but he's got a soft spot for me. But
yeah, if I was from Texas, I would be running that song all day, every day.
And that's about the only song I know, though, too. We put that commercial up with the Chicken and Beer Dance. Make sure you get your tickets. They're going to be on sale here in the very near future, waiting for those tickets to come in. $40 gets you chicken dinner, draft beers included. The Ian Ferguson Band is a fantastic band. Love listening to them any chance that I can get to. So make sure you come out and listen. Quarterback Club takes those profits and does this broadcast. We do scholarships. We've bought equipment for the players. I think the next thing that Coach Horner's been talking about is those Guardian caps that a lot of the guys are going to now to help with concussions and that. So it's not all about the glitz and the glamour that the Quarterback Club is for. We're trying to do good things too. Bought some helmet sensors. You were probably playing back in that day, weren't you?
Yep.
The helmet sensors were used. And the science always says it's not the first hit that causes concussions. It's the ones after that cause them. So those helmet sensors, the trainer had a little remote in their pocket, it would vibrate, it would make a sound, it would light up, and so that was a purchase. I think that was like $15,000 or something like that whenever we bought those. So, like I said, not always the cool stuff that you see the quarterback club trailer rolling down the road. We do the little safety stuff as well. TJ, am I forgetting anything on the purchases of the quarterback club?
Well, you do things for the Blue Jays.
Oh,
also.
yeah. We $1,500 light stand for
Yeah.
them last year.
No, they do a lot.
Cheerleaders, got some pom-poms, some practice gear. So make sure you come out and support the club any way that you would you'd like to. We've got Venmo, cash check. We'll take all of it. So we are still 9.5 minutes away from the second half. I don't know if this was an extended halftime.
Yeah, probably because of the homecoming. I think it was 20 minutes they put up.
And this is always you run back to the locker room here for the Eagles, which is almost where the ball lands whenever Freeberg's kicker was kicking those PATs.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
That is always a track. You get there, you're winded, and coach is trying to talk to you. Hey, brother, I'm trying to breathe. Freeberg still has their band out right now. So, Jared, when we talked in that pregame show, talked about a couple different keys that we had to watch, and I never saw on film that little wheel route coming out of the backfield. Whose read is that? Whose key is that? Is that a linebacker on that situation, or what is that?
Well, it looked like it was Jackson the Wall's guy, and I think that was just planned, not on the fly. I think the quarterback just put his finger up and said, "Keep running down the sideline," and it was a great ball. Just wasn't able to bring it in. But yeah, I think overall defensively, like I said, we've been pretty darn good here in the first half. Just offense couldn't really get anything going besides 2 or 3 big chunk plays, but. Haven't really been able to put a full drive together that has looked clean. So hopefully coming out, we do get the ball first. Hopefully we can get something going. But, I mean, losing a guy like Keegan who, man, on even just spread offense when you got X in there, he's in there to block or run the ball. And then on the jumbo package, he's getting you 4 or 5 yards every carry. So looking at a guy like Nelson now, going to get a lot more of a workload out of him. So hopefully we can just get the ball in his hands and a couple other guys' hands, maybe Cooper Wyke and Jackson the Wall as well, and try to work the ball around the field to a couple different guys.
Still like to see us maybe throw a little deep ball in there, you know, because now when you lose one guy, you're trying to maybe so much make something happen, and you might need to stretch it out a little bit to try to make something happen, and then you can always dumb it back down if you need to and get some run plays. Good thing is the Eagles primarily have been a second-half team this year.
Yeah, I definitely think after the first 3 games, it got better last week. But yeah, we're more of a second-half team because the first 3 weeks we wouldn't have won. Well,
if we only played a half.
Yeah, I know, but in that Mater Day game, man, that first half might have been one of the ugliest opening games that we've ever seen. And then that second half adjustments, we came out and made a couple big plays. But yeah, I think overall. Defense is going to have to keep doing what they're doing, and offense is going to have to try to put together a couple drives.
All we need is 6 points. We've done it before. You put 6 points on the Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, good things are happening. Eagles currently trail this one 14-8, 6:40 remaining here in the Edward Jones halftime show. Before then, they'll put the 3 minutes back on. So we are probably going to go to a break and try to find some more stats, some more things. Maybe try to talk to a coach or two whenever they come up. Coach Baker and Coach Stump are right on the other side of the wall here. So we might try to talk to them, see what they can tell us about tonight, and we'll go from there. So we'll come back to the Edward Jones halftime show in the second half of Eagle Football on Blue Pride TV after this. Who doesn't love winning some money? The Columbia Quarterback Club is hosting another progressive raffle at Aces Wild this season. Starting at $1,000 in the jackpot, the money grab is free to register. Head up to Aces to buy your chances to win the drawing at 6 tickets for $5 increments. The drawing is every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. with a second chance drawing for free tickets at 7:45 and a 50-50 drawing at 8. Grab a cold drink and enter the other Aces drawing as well that is free while you enjoy that drink or one of their 6 slot machines. You do not need present to win, so get those tickets any day that you want. That's the Money Grab Progressive Raffle every Thursday night at 7:30, with all proceeds benefiting the Columbia Quarterback Club. When you don't have time to be sick and tired, look no further than Corey Pharmacy for your pharmaceutical needs. Hey, Eagle fans, located smack in the middle of town at 101 North Main Street, Paul and his staff have your medical needs covered. The pharmacist will help make you better, get your over-the-counter medicine and prescriptions, or even be proactive whenever you're trying not to get sick. Make the change to your hometown pharmacy today. Getting a personal relationship with affordable prices and fantastic customer service, that's the norm when you go to Corey Pharmacy. Corey's is there for all of our sports, organizations, fundraisers, and more, so we need to be there for him. Make sure you support local and tell him that the Columbia Quarterback Club sent you the next time that you visit Corey Pharmacy. Hey, Eagle fans and parents. Ace's Wild Video Game and Parlor, tucked away at 208 North Main Street in the rear of the building, is the place to be whenever you need a relaxing night or you want to watch that big game on one of their 6 TVs. With a full but limited bar at great cheap prices, 6 gaming machines, this is the place for everyone. Aces hosts events throughout the year, so make sure you check them out on Facebook to stay up to date. With a small beer garden with outdoor seating, it's a great place for a fall afternoon. A sponsor and supporter of the Quarterback Club since they opened in 2017, we appreciate everything and encourage everyone to head to Ace's Wild Video Game and Parlor in the future. Tiny's Tavern and Grill is proud to support the Columbia Quarterback Club once again for the 2025 season. A local favorite, they're celebrating their 50th year in business this year. Located at 602 North Main Street, enjoy the best beer garden in town on a cool, crisp fall afternoon. Enjoy a regular domestic drink or maybe even a German-inspired Pilsner. An American restaurant and German-inspired tavern, the famous Tiny Burger, trashed wings, or Millie's Chili is something that is an everyday favorite. If you're wanting something different, try the schnitzel or some of the old-school recipes from Everhart's from back in the day. Tiny's is always there to donate food to the players or make some food for our game day volunteers. Head to Tiny's at 602 North Main Street and give them a try the next time you're out and about. Welcome back to the Edward Jones halftime show. Under a minute, I believe. Yep, under a minute. And then they're going to put 3 more minutes back on. Jared left us. He couldn't wait anymore. He had to get a drink. So it's TJ and myself for the rest of the time here in the Edward Jones halftime show. If you have any photos or videos from years past of any of, doesn't matter the age, the group, whatever it may be, send them to us at columbiaqbclub@gmail.com. We're trying to get some archive stuff back up and running again. So TJ, he's been working like a madman trying to get a video together and get some stuff for the scoreboard and get some stuff here as well on the broadcast. TJ, those videos, you're a big Canva guy I've caught on to now, and I love the program. You're doing very good work.
Well, you can make it a little fancier than I can. I'm very generic, but yeah, you're good with it too. Well, you're much better than I am.
In more ways than one, but confidence has never been a thing that I've had to worry about, apparently. Yeah. But if everybody could please send those things in, like I said, columbiaqbclub@gmail.com. We'll try to get a video together and see what we can get going. Under 3 minutes now, they've got the clock started. Wasn't able to talk to Coach Baker or Coach Stemp. They walked into the press box really quick, and we'll see what kind of adjustments they have. Like we talked about earlier, Eagles do get the football coming out of half, and like we talked earlier, Jace had a great run. Eagles were moving the football, just couldn't get it into the end zone. We said, man, these are the games that you've got to put them away right away, and you can't afford to have those screw-ups. So we'll see if the Eagles are able to come back now and get back into the end zone. TJ, your thoughts going into the second half. What did you like from that first half, and what do you think we should do more of, maybe even?
Well, I mean, I like the way we held them down for a while, but I think more than anything, it's going to be the emotional part. It's going to be hopefully halftime. Coach talked to them and got them pumped up. I think that for sure the Keegan injury is going to be the biggest part, and we'll see who steps up and they shake it off and get back to work. I think that's going to be the biggest thing.
Right. And I 100% agree with you there. It's amazing what a mental situation you can run into real quick whenever that happens, and the toll that it could take on a team. But like we said, we got a bunch of seniors, a bunch of guys who've been playing the game for a long time, so hopefully they're able to turn it back on. Jared, you winded? These might be the steepest
those
bleachers.
are steep, dude. Whew.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I was trying to hurry back.
You did a fantastic job. You made it back before the Edward Jones halftime show ended. So we tried getting a little parking spot. There's a road right behind us where you can park. We tried getting back here. It would have been about a 30-yard, maybe a 30-yard walk, maybe even a 30-foot walk.
Then you missed the turn.
Then I missed the turn.
Then you missed the second turn. Then your wife wanted to honk the horn because the guy wouldn't move in front of us.
Yeah, I'm going to get beat up because of her.
Then on the way over, he goes, yeah, we're starting the broadcast about
6:25.
Yeah, then I dropped, hey, guys, we need to start the broadcast a little early tonight. Well, we forgot that film. Maybe that was the start of everything. That highlight film from the pregame show, it cut randomly in the middle of it. So, gotta love technology. We love being at home. Next week we will be at home. It'll be our homecoming. I don't know how long we've been doing it. I'm going to try to talk to Howie, see if we can get some stats or some notes from the, maybe we'll go back 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years and just get a little bit of a highlight on all of them too. So next week, homecoming, we'll have the Columbia Quarterback Club tent out tailgating in the, what do you guys call that? That's the nest out there, right?
The perch.
The perch is out there?
The perch,
That's
yep.
the perch. Well, look for the perch. Look for the Quarterback Club tent. Go get yourself some burgers, some brats. You guys usually have a little hodgepodge of food, don't you, T?
Yeah, everybody brings a little potpourri of some snacks. Is that the right word?
I don't know. Potluck.
Oh,
Potluck.
Potpourri, isn't that stuff you spray in the toilet?
Yeah. No. Well, I don't know what you spray in the
poop-
toilet, but
that's
that's
potpourri.
potpourri.
Potpourri. Oh. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
Yeah, I guess it's not.
I would say
Oh, gosh.
potpourri's a flower, I thought.
Yeah, it makes the room smell good.
Well, food, I guess it'll make you smell good, too. All right. Freeberg played a pretty good half that first half. Eagles going to have to match it now. And had a chance of getting the fans out of it, getting the students out of it. Not the case. And right now, they are all in for the second half.
A lot of people here tonight. Great fans for both sides. You look at Columbia's grandstands over there, pretty packed to the brim. And some stragglers to the left on the fence. But Freeberg's got their whole fence lined up over here on this left side. I got hit by a soccer ball walking back with soda and water. Had to kick it back to the little kid. But here we go, second half football starting now.
All right, Eagles, let's get this win for Meathead. Second half underway. Low
Go out
kick,
of bounds.
go out of bounds.
Yes, that's huge.
Great start for the Eagles. Going to get the ball about the 35, I believe it is, isn't it?
I think so. They change these rules every year.
Meathead, let us know if you're listening. See if we can get some good luck from Keegan. Eagles offense coming out again. Like we talked, they're doing a little bit of a huddle tonight, which haven't done for a long time. I don't know the last time we saw the Eagles consistently getting into a huddle.
Maybe back when we ran heavy.
And that would be about it. That was the
Yeah.
only time.
Uh-huh.
Which everyone knew there was about 4 hand signals. We'd get in a huddle, the coach would give the hand signal, and everyone knew what it was, so they just break the huddle on their own.
Yeah, we had strong, weak, boot, and naked.
Yeah, that was it. Trips right bunch. First time we've seen this formation. Running back, Nelson to the left side. X looks.
I love it. I
Coming out,
love it.
little flare screen to the left
Face
side.
mask.
Thrown out of
Thank you.
bounds, face mask on the play. Remember, I had a face mask one time, and I spun around, looked at the official screaming face mask, and just took the sandbag right in the gut. Like, just got smoked. And he's like, I didn't see it. And I was like, well, at least that guy did. So it's going to be, is that 5 or 15? Personal foul makes it 15. So, again, that's how that first half started. On a big play with Jace, that's one of those flare screens we've been talking about when all those guys are bailing out, too. So now you got to build on it. And this is where we don't like, I don't think you like it either, whenever you got something going, then you just slow it down again. So
Yeah.
let's see if we can build some momentum now. Empty.
It almost looked like a bunch of slants and arrows too. So watch out for those the rest of this ball game.
Empty. Trips to the right side. Slant is going to be picked off by the linebacker. Good return coming. Two missed tackles finally brought down by number 11. There is a penalty flag back here at the 47-yard line. I think if that ball gets through, it's a great play, but great job reading the quarterback's eyes out of that linebacker there and stepping up and making the interception. Fortunately for the Eagles, I believe there's going to be a block in the back here, so that's going to shove them back. Still, the result of the play will happen, though.
Yeah, it looked like intended for Cameron Steele right down the middle of the field. Looked like just verticals, which, like we just said, we love those little arrow routes and slant routes, and then tries to throw a vertical right down the middle of the field. But, yeah, like you said, too, with that middle linebacker doing a great job reading X's eyes. Makes a great play on the football and an even better run back, but it's not going to matter with the block in the back.
Officially a crackback block, which is a rough penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you supposed to do? Let your guy get tackled?
Exactly.
Not a fan. I understand the safety implications of the penalty, but it's really a rough penalty. So Freeberg after the pick. Again, Columbia had what could have been some momentum, but instead Freeberg silences the Eagles, and they're going to take over from their 38-yard line. Eagles defense, we got to have a stop here. 3 down linemen for the Eagles, just going up the middle. Freeberg, nothing special, just an ISO. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I thought Furlow was going to get a penalty there. He got up using the guy's body to get up, and the ref kind of said something to him, but maybe just a warning there.
Boy, last week there was a little extracurricular going on in the bottom of the pile, and one of the officials went straight to the Roxana huddle.
Same play. Furlow, great job squeezing that play. And I'll take that all day. Now you bring up a 3rd and 5, arguably 3rd and 6.
Come on, Eagles fans.
Yeah, in a decent spot here if you're on the defensive side of this. Because anything, you don't want to let up 4 to 5 yards here, though, and get them a 4th and short, because they might keep their offense on the field. It would be a risky situation, but see what they want to do here.
Tripp's going to go to the right side, empty backfield. Eagles are still trying to figure out how they want to set up, and they get it figured out. 2 pulling guys coming this way. Quarterback's just going to run. He's got enough for a first down and then some. Good job there, Cooper White running them down, but it's a gain of about 20, 1st and 10 in the Eagles territory now.
There's no one on this side. They had the quads to the right, 3 receivers with the up back, and come back to this side, and absolutely nobody on this side of the field. Easy pickup there. Yeah, and Cooper White saves a touchdown.
Everybody at the line of scrimmage for Freeberg. Quarterback's going to go to the right side, get behind his 2 pulling guys, and nothing going. Good job there out of the Eagles stepping up. No gain on the play. Cooper Fox is the first one off the pile.
Looked like Nelson as well coming up and putting the finishing touch on that tackle. And that's what we talk about all the time. You got to win first down. Seems like Freeberg's getting 2 to 3 yards every play to make it a manageable 3rd down. So great job there on first down.
Freeberg really slowing it down like Jared talked about in the pregame show. What used to be a Freeberg team that would run and gun, get it and go, change their style a little bit as well now. Trips to the right side, empty backfield, up man to the left, single receiver to the left, nothing going. Good job again by the Eagles defense. Loss of 1, 5 Eagles there to make a tackle. Furlow, Robinson, maybe Muskup too.
We got to watch out when they go to this quads. They like lining people up on one side and making you think they're going to go that way and then flip the field and go the other way. So 3rd and long here. Got to watch the football, of course. And if you're Lawal, you got to keep your eyes on the quarterback. Gonna get a split receiver out here. Gonna be that quads look again over here to the left.
Empty backfield. Eagles are blitzing. Here comes Fox. He's got a shot at the quarterback, and he gets him. Good job there, Cooper Fox on the sack. Loss of 7. 4th and 18 now. Good job, Eagles defense.
Great speed from that backside by Cooper Fox. And I'm pretty sure he's untouched. I don't think he's supposed to be blocked there, but just great job screaming towards the quarterback. Quarterback had no idea, had his back to Cooper Fox, but Cooper Fox, been a kid all year that's made some big plays for this football team. And he's another guy that's going to have to step up in Thompson's absence. So great big play there to bring up 4th down in the punt team.
Punt is off. It's going to
Please go to the
fall
end
at the
zone.
5
Yes.
and gets a Columbia Eagles bounce. And boy, did we need that.
Yeah.
That could have been disastrous there if we get pinned. But instead, Eagles are going to take over offensively. 8:08, going to have the ball at the 20-yard line. And this is where we talked earlier again. Last week when the Eagles got hit in the mouth, they responded. This evening, been getting hit in the mouth, and they've come back a little bit. We need them to come back all the way this time, though. Eagles trail us 1 on the Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, 14-8.
And like we said, with Keegan being out right now, you're kind of in a bind that makes Jace that all-time running back now for the rest of this game, most likely. So see how many touches he gets the rest of this one.
Single receivers, high snap, brought down, and it's going to be handed off to the left side with Jace. He's got enough for a first down, and it's going to be good for about 16 yards. First
Great
and
run.
10, brought to you by Joe Bacardi's.
Great run of putting his left foot in the ground and getting vertical. And when he runs, man, he lifts his knees so high. Great job by Nelson there. Pick up a first down. Just under 8 minutes in the 3rd quarter. 14-8 score here. Eagles down 6.
Ball at their own 36-yard line. Single receivers. Jackson's back deep. Looks like he's going to be your motion man if I had to guess. He is. Going to be a handoff, though, to the right side with
They're
Jace.
gonna call a
Penalty
hold on
flag.
that.
Gets thrown. Got a hold on there.
Yeah, most likely. The ref on the defensive side, behind the defense.
That was an instant hold.
Yeah. So what starts? Great play again. I mean, you kind of kick yourself in the butt there. You had a great first play of the drive and then slow down again. And that's something that just kills your drive, no matter what time of the game it is. Anytime you have a big play like that and have to march it back, it's never good.
Just look down and notice Malachi Bassett in on the line.
Right tackle.
I don't know who he's in for. I'll have to look at the rest of the line, figure out.
Looks like
Single receiver split out wide again. Play action, going to be a pass. X looking to the left side. He's got Prater over there, and he falls down, trips over his feet, and it falls incomplete. I like the shot. Looked like it was just going to be over the shoulder of Prater. Wasn't able to get his feet turned around. So now you got 2nd and 20.
Looks like Bassett might be in for Lincoln Corbin.
Can't see that far over there.
Second and long here. See if Columbia can make it into a third manageable.
Play action boot, screen. X has no time at all. I don't know where he was going to go with that. Going to be a loss of 5, maybe even 6 on the play. 3rd and a country mile.
Well, that's kind of like the same play call we saw last week with X, where he rolled out right into a dude, spun again, and made that sophomore mistake where he just threw the ball up in the air towards Keegan's way. That ended up in an interception. So now it's 3rd and 26. Not many play calls you have.
Eagles scrambling everywhere, not sure where to set up.
Now Coach Horner's going to call a timeout.
And like we talked about, the experience and the leadership you need, not there right now. We're going to run to a commercial break real quick. We come back, we'll have 3rd and a country mile after this. If you don't like making appointments for haircuts, head to Joy's Hair Fair, 208 North Main Street. The ladies at Joy's Hair Fair are big supporters of CHS and Bleed Blue. Kylie and Joy are there for the quarterback club when we ask them, so we need to show them the love. Talia is a new designer with fresh cuts and fresh ideas. She has walk-ins available Monday and Wednesday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 2. You can even get your tan on with their 2 tanning beds now that fall and winter are upon us. That's Joy's Hair Fair, 208 North Main. Give them a call, 281-7744, and tell them the Quarterback Club sent you. Welcome back to Blue Pride TV, presented by the Columbia Quarterback Club. I believe that's Coach Amsden there. I don't know what he's looking at on the iPad, but hopefully he can find something here in a hurry and try to figure this stuff out. Eagles keep biting themselves in the foot. Freeberg playing a great game tonight, though, forcing us to cause all sorts of issues. Eagles had a tough time trying to get lined up on that last play. They had 2 guys running one direction. They both ran the other. And now the way we come out, they weren't even going to be lined up in the right spots anyway. Empty backfield. Trips to the left side, 4 down linemen. X should have some time. He's looking to the left. He wants a deep ball. It's going to be picked off again. No. Thank goodness it was dropped. 4th and 26, going to bring the punt team out.
Man, like we said, first play, 15 yards for Jace. And then just goes downhill from there. Really nothing going for Columbia sideline. And like you said, Alex, your team leader not being over there right now is kind of hurting us. And you can tell on the field.
Got to have a good punt here. Eagles send a man in motion. It's going to be a fake to the left side. He's got a long way to have to run, and that's not going to happen. Sometimes you got to take a shot to make something happen. Definitely would have been.
And I wonder if Jace saw something or if that was designed to the left side. I can't really tell. There were 2 guys standing over there. Now you really put yourself.
I'm going to guess by the coach's reaction that wasn't called.
Now you put yourself in a really tough spot. They get the ball inside the 30, up 6 with 6:24 left, and they're just going to try to chew this clock out.
Gain of 5 on that first down play. Furlow gets a tackle there. Like you said, that puts you in a rough spot. Good field goal kicker, I would imagine. Still puts him up to 17-8. Still a 2-score, or still a 1-score right now.
Yeah, any points here makes it
tougher.
Yeah.
Got to get a stop here for the Eagles.
Still got a lot of time, though.
2nd and 6. Going to be a run up the middle again. Nothing going. Good job there by the Eagles that time, getting in the backfield.
Squeezing.
And it's a 3rd and 6 now.
Great job, D-line and linebackers, just squeezing everything inside. That's all they wanted to do in this 3rd quarter, so I'll take it. Only about 2 yards a play they've been getting until they bust one for 20 down the sideline. But 3rd down here.
The way the Eagles defense is set up, the linemen don't ever get a ton of talk because they're the ones that are causing issues up the middle. Last week they did a good job, and tonight, like Jared was just saying, doing a good job causing issues.
Here's this quads look again.
Quarterback's just going to run to the right side, goes down. I don't know if he was trying to spin around and just lost his footing.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of just slipped there on the turf.
Big number 98's coming out for the field goal. Let's get a block.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's 4th and 8. Ball is at the 25.
42-yard attempt.
He's definitely got the leg.
Yeah.
See how accurate he is on that kickoff to start the half. Put that one out of bounds, so hopefully we can see him do that again.
See if Coop can get back there, get a block. Don't run into the kicker. Snap, hold, kick, got the distance.
Oh, yeah. That might be good from 50.
And it's good. 42-yard kick. Takes the score on the Corey Pharmacy scoreboard. Freeberg 17, Columbia 8. A lot of walking going on that far sideline on the visitor side. We're going to run to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to try to will the Eagles offense into something good right here on Blue Pride TV. When you're looking for a solid, consistent meal, look no farther than Columbia staple, Joe Bacardi's. The Eagles are happy to team up with Ray yet again to help fuel our players and our volunteers. Ray Bacardi has been a great team member of the Columbia Quarterback Club since our first tournament in 2011 and every year in between. If you're looking for a great pizza, consistent pasta, or a fish or chicken dinner, Bacardi's has you covered. Sit in the back and feel like you're in Italy with a great mural painting, or enjoy the outdoors with the garden seating and occasional live music on the weekends. With over 50 years in business, you know the food and staff have to be good. Head to Joe Bacardi's at 117 South Main Street and tell them the Quarterback Club sent you. Yep. Welcome back to Blue Pride TV. Eagles trail this one on the Corey Pharmacy scoreboard, 17-8. Haven't had much going since the first quarter. 42-yard field goal out of number 98. Now he's going to do the kicking off. Sends this one low. Get out of bounds. No. Stays in bounds. Goes back for a touchback by about a yard. And as we talked, Eagles defense was going off the side of the field there, and there wasn't a single person running off. Not a single person running on either. I did like seeing, though, I don't know if I got the clip of it or not. Last week when everything was breaking loose, Xavier called everybody into a huddle, and you could see that the sophomore was getting everybody in. Never once saw a coach call a play there, and the Eagles ran up and ran a play. So I don't know. I'm assuming X called the huddle, get everybody calmed down. You like to see that out of your sophomore quarterback. Now you got to see if he can get something going here tonight. And it needs to happen soon.
Yeah, we need to put together a good drive here.
4:10 in the third quarter. Drive's going to start at the 20-yard line, hand off to the left side. Jace puts his foot in the ground, lowers the shoulder, keeps things moving, gets 8 yards. Now let's build on it.
Yeah,
Come on.
and I say you go quick. You got to get a little tempo going. I say you get back on the ball and run the same darn play until they stop it. You're getting 7 to probably 14 yards every time Jace touches the ball. So I think you got to keep going to him. You got to ride 22 until the end of the ball game here.
X runs over to the sideline to get the call, and then he walks back to the line of scrimmage. Like we said, let's get something going. Ricky about lined up offside there. Single receivers split out wide. Jace is going to go over to the left side, looking like they're going to show pressure from the edges. Here it comes, going to be a handoff. Great kick out there by the Eagles. We'll see who that was. It's good for a 5-yard first down by Joe Bacardi's.
Looked like it would have been Dobb, 57 there.
John Dobb has done a fantastic job kicking out, pancakes,
all
getting
season long.
downfield. Showed a great future ahead, hopefully, for him.
Back in this huddle, after you pick up the first down, slows everything down again.
Not a fan. But I think I'm just used to the quick up tempo.
Yeah, but you're down 9 points. There's only 3 minutes left in this third quarter. You're going to have to get the ball twice if you want to win this game and score twice.
Going to hand the ball off to the left side. This time it's going to be Dane's going to be the lead blocker. And it's going to be good for another 9 yards, 2nd and 1. Just get up to the line of scrimmage, run the same play. Run ISO. I don't care what you run at this point.
Just an inside zone. Just get the ball in Nelson's hands. Try to lull him to sleep a little bit, and then maybe you can work on the outside with your receivers. But right now,
this might be where you take a chance, though, too. 3rd or 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
You take a chance it doesn't happen. Okay, now you got 3rd and 1, and I hope you get a 1 yard and a first down. Coop's going to be your up back. I'd expect an arrow out of him. He's the pink shoes down here at the bottom. Boot coming for the arrow. It's going to be long to Lawal, though, who catches it at the 40-yard line.
Good ball, X.
Good play. 18-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they now get into Freeberg territory for the first time in a long while, I feel like.
Good ball there on the run by Vagley. Find his buddy Lawal downfield. Pick up a big first down, crossing midfield like you said. You got to keep this drive going. You have to score a touchdown on this drive.
I'd even like to do it before the 4th quarter starts.
Yep.
Maybe do you take a chance here? Eagles didn't line up right. 5 seconds on the play clock. Now they're lined up. Got to go. X gets it off in time. Good job. Going to the left side. Good blocking.
Ooh, he could have stayed outside there.
Penalty flag thrown on the play.
Well, Lawal was off the ball to start, and X signaled to him that he needs to be on the ball. And Lawal might have been right on that one.
White hat coming over to give us the sign. Is that a 10-yard, I guess? Holding penalty on the play. So Eagles going to have the ball now at the 49-yard line. First and 20.
Oh, drive killers, man. There's like no pep in our step right now.
Makes it hard for the broadcasters
I know.
even. Single receivers out wide. Tight end left, up back left. Hand the ball off to Jace up the middle. Good hole. He's going to get by one guy. Keeps his feet moving. Lowers his shoulder again. Spins around. Goes to the 30. 19-yard gain. 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line.
Now get up and run it again.
X, stay over here.
Yeah, I don't get We need to go back to the hand signals.
And you know what? If that's the case, you know, that X needs to run over so he can hear the call, you got to go back to him. You got enough coaches standing over there.
Yeah.
You can go back to the red, white, red, yellow, and green shirts.
Yeah. Because I mean that you could have run 2 plays right there.
Take a chance here, X. X looking to the left side, looking for Jackson. Down to the goal line and complete. I like it though. 25 seconds to go on the clock. I like the chance though.
Yeah, I love it. Stops the clock, 24.6. And yeah, now you got a 3rd and 1. And I mean, yeah, here you're thinking if we don't get this, we got 2 downs to get 1 yard. Keep this drive alive.
I'm just pumped that the clock stopped. Now I don't mind going up here.
Yeah, we got a little unlucky at that Waterloo game with the clock malfunctions. All right, 3rd and 1. Let's pick up a first down here.
8 guys in the box for Freeberg. Turn around, hand the ball off to Jace going up the middle. He's going to be close to a first down. I think they're going to give it to him on the initial effort. And it is going to be a first down for the Eagles.
Forward progress.
The clock is stopped currently. Get one more play off here, Coach. Especially if we're going to have an injury timeout. Like it looks like we will. We're going to run to a commercial break real quick. Eagles are going to have 1st and 10 from the Freeberg 29-yard line when we come back after this. Welcome back to Blue Pride TV, presented by the Columbia Quarterback Club. 1st and 10 from the 29 after the Freeberg midget was injured. Came back off on his own power. Clock is ticking at 18 seconds. X looking to the left side again. He's going to have to throw it. I think he does get it up. Oh, man, you want to let that one drop. It's going to be a completed pass, but it's going to be a loss of 10 on the play.
Why'd the clock stop? Shouldn't the clock be running?
Clock should be running. That's a completed pass.
Yeah, there it goes.
And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. Eagles are going to have a 2nd and 18. All right, well, we're going to run to another. We'll stay here with you. We've done enough breaks, I think, for tonight. People want to watch. All right, Eagles got to get into the end zone on this drive. You're definitely in 4-down territory. Got to get in. You do not have to go for 2. And that might be the topic going on right now here. Coach Horner in that huddle. You've got to get into the end zone, keep everybody's morale up, and just get something going.
Yeah, because I think our defense has done a great job in this whole football game. I mean, they've had the ball inside the 30 a couple times, only 2 touchdowns on the scoreboard, but then that 42-yarder. But, I mean, like I said in that first quarter, we had the turnover on downs and 2 turnovers that led to no points. So anytime you don't score anything off of turnovers, you're not going to do very good.
No, and you got to win the turnover battle as well, and I don't think we're doing that. Just watching right there, the officials were blowing the whistle. Columbia was walking down to the other side of the field. Freeberg already running down, broke their huddle. 2 different fields here tonight. And unfortunately, I think this is the feel that we've gotten in the past years from the Eagles, that when things aren't going well, things aren't going well in a hurry.
No, everybody starts looking at their shoes down at the ground, not really talking to each other, not pumping each other up. When you're still in this ballgame, there's still a lot of time left, 12 minutes left, where anything can happen. You're only down 9 points.
Going to be a boot. X going to the right side. He might have to tuck it and run now. He's going to have to make something happen, and he gets up to the original line of scrimmage. They had 3rd down on the box over there. I don't know what down is it supposed to be.
I think it should be 3rd now.
And they had 3rd on the box.
Yeah, it should be 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Come on, get something going, guys. Look for a little trick play here right now. Ricky's still not going to the right side to right line up. Now he gets it figured out.
Well, now it says 4th down. No.
Reset the play clock. And they're going to wind it because he stayed in bounds.
It should be 3rd down.
It is on. Oh no.
Well, Eagles coaches are on the side.
Well, yeah, we just got screwed out of a down.
Trips to the left side. Actually, it's going to be an empty backfield. Trips left, doubles to the right. Guy in the end zone, steal. Incomplete. So it's going to be a turnover on downs, I guess. Wow.
I'm trying to think back to when.
Yeah. Let's have to see if we can get it up on YouTube to see what happened there.
But all of our coaches on the sideline were holding up the number 3, saying it's 3rd down.
Yeah, it said 3rd and 9 on the
scoreboard. Yeah.
Well, now you need something goofy to happen for a turnover and get into the end zone.
Yeah, this is where you need a turnover, scoop and score.
They broke the huddle there with 12. Number 4 just came off way late.
Yep, they're going to throw it.
Good job, Coach Stump there, calling that one. they broke the huddle with 12,
Yeah.
got set, then huddle, or shifted out of it.
And the play even started. Luckily enough, that ref on the other side, which it had to be one of our coaches in that ref's ear, I guarantee it, with Coach Stumpf saying it up here.
Boy, I would assume that these officials have all been around for a while. But last couple of weeks, there hasn't been any flow with them.
No. Man, last week, that fourth quarter, man, oh my goodness.
That was rough.
And I think there were bad calls on both teams. I think Roxana got screwed on some calls.
So first down and 15. Corey Pharmacy scoreboard has the Midgets on top, 17-8. Clock is not the Eagles' friend, 10:50 now to go in the fourth quarter rather. Deuce backfield, single receivers out wide, turn around, hand the ball off up the middle. Good job there out of the Eagles' defense. Winning first down. Now we need to win second, third, and fourth.
Looked like Volmer, Muskup, and Cooper Fox, three of those kids who I wanted to see step up in this second half without 13. Great job there on first and long and keep it at second and long. Clock is ticking though. Have to get a stop and score as soon as possible. Get yourselves back in this game.
Trips right bunch, empty backfield.
Like a quad right.
Rolling out, going to be a pass play, caught. Good job making first contact for Jace. But it's going to be a gain of about 16, going to be a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and Jace, like you said, makes good contact, throws his body out there, but doesn't wrap up. Wide receiver able to just spin out of that one, and again, making it a manageable 3rd down. Look for quarterback 0 to keep it here up the middle, get a first down, and keep that clock moving.
Been some pretty good stalemates from the offensive and defensive lines here on these plays that are just going up the middle. See if the Eagles can get a push here. Up the middle they go. Eagles get a push, nothing going. Back to the original line of scrimmage, but I don't think it got any farther than that. Oh, wow. Give them a yard. I think it's going to be a first down. I think that's a healthy spot. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to give it to him, yeah.
Yeah, even Coach Germain's arguing on their sideline where that guy had the ball spotted at, and then he just moves forward with wherever this guy wants to spot it at.
Healthy spot there for Freeberg. 1st and 10. Eagles shifting to the strong side of the play here. Empty backfield.
Quarterback's keeping this one.
Ball
that's
goes
what you
through his
need.
hands. Going to have to make a tackle now if you're the Eagles.
Ref just made a block.
To the original line of scrimmage and then more. Carmack got a big run. Gain of about 30, but a penalty flag is thrown at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, ref made a block on Brody Furlow.
And that's just part of the play. That just sucks.
I know. That's where you just run into him, though. Get out of my way, dude.
Good run out of Carmack there. Plays blown up at the start, but it's 30. Unfortunately, he's going to lose 10 in the process. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty here. 8:40 on the clock.
It probably would have been better for them if he would have just fell on the ball there.
Yeah, clock would have kept moving. Eagles are going to need something like that to happen.
Yeah, that would have been a big break there if we were able to get back there on the ball. But back to this 1st and long once again. That they've been able to manage into a 3rd and short a couple times. So hopefully we can keep them at this distance. Approaching 8 minutes and 30 seconds now. The Eagles got to get the ball back quick.
Rolling out to the right side. Good job setting the edge. Number 0 is going to sling it out here to the 30-yard line. good patience there out of the quarterback, checking down to his final option and gains 9 yards out of it.
I didn't even see that receiver over here. I thought he stepped in off the sideline and caught it. That's how far he was over on these hash marks.
It was a great job. Like I said, that's what you want when you're checking down to your final receiver and your final option. And for a sophomore to make that.
And great job by the receiver coming back to the ball and getting upfield a little bit to make it a manageable 2nd and 11. Now you put yourselves in a decent spot for 3rd down.
Going to be a run to the right side. Stiff arm there. Good job, Jace. And the ball goes out of bounds, stops the clock.
It still picks up about 5.
3rd and 6.
And this is a big play here. Force them to maybe punt this ball away.
I think if you're Freeberg, you keep it on the ground here to keep the clock going.
Yeah.
We would appreciate a pass that hopefully falls incomplete, stop the clock.
Play
10
clock,
seconds on the play
10.
clock.
You might have to burn a timeout here. They get up quick to the ball, though. 3, 2, 1. They do get it off.
It's going to be a rollout. Pass play, slings it out to the high side of the field, and it's going to be caught.
No.
What a catch. What a ball, what a catch. Cooper's there on defense. It's just a one-handed catch.
And they're going to add it with probably I thought they were going to call PI with it, with Coop.
Face guarding.
But that's legal, I think. I don't know if they changed that rule where you have to turn your head.
Pass interference. It's going to be declined, though, because they're going to take the play. So 3rd and 7, Eagles get what they want.
Yeah, perfect ball placement, though. Right over the shoulder of Coop. And wide receiver able to haul it in.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. Freeberg now has the ball at the Eagles 38, 7:34 on the clock. Deuce backfield, up back to the right. Freeberg slowing it down under 10 seconds now on the play clock. Running to the right, counter back to the left. Nothing going, Eagles are there. I don't think the Eagles have had a problem with the shifts. We've had a couple problems, but not enough to worry about it. The ball's going up the middle, you're stopping everything, you just can't get that big play.
Yeah.
You got to avoid that, and we haven't been able to avoid it tonight.
And they've had a bunch more bigger plays than we've had on the offensive side of the ball. They've even had a couple that got called back. Probably more than we do. But approaching 6:30 now. 2nd and 8. See if we can get lucky with a fumble or a bad snap. Deuce backfield. Just going to hand it off to the right side. Going to cut up field, get tripped up around the 30. Look like Cooper Wyke and X vaguely in on the tackle. Going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and 2 to go. Halfway through this 4th quarter, and Freeberg has turned their that clock into their best friend at this point, keeping the ball out of Columbia's hands.
Third and 2. Doubles to the left side, single receiver right. Quarterback's going to run it off to the right side, gets close to a 1st down. We'll see what the spot is this time. It's going to be close, might be short a yard, it's going to look like. 4th and 1. Freeberg has it. Sometimes it's number 0 in the backfield, sometimes it's number 1 back there.
33.
They've got a lot of guys that go back there. I think it's 1.
So 4th and short. And this is a big play here. Already approaching.
This is probably your ball game.
Yeah,
I
with
think,
5
right
minutes
here.
left. Because we have to get the ball twice. Looks like Freeberg might
Be burning.
burn a timeout here on 4th down and talk it over. Try to get this first down and put it away.
All right, we're going to run to a break while this timeout happens. We'll come back with a 4th and 1. Eagles and Freeberg in the 4th quarter right after this.
Who doesn't love winning some money? The Columbia Quarterback Club is hosting another progressive raffle at Aces Wild this season. Starting at $1,000 in the jackpot, the money grab is free to register. Head up to Aces to buy your chances to win the drawing at 6 tickets for $5 increments. The drawing is every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. with a second chance drawing for free tickets at 7:45 and a 50-50 drawing at 8. Grab a cold drink and enter the other Aces drawing as well that is free while you enjoy that drink or one of their 6 slot machines. You do not need present to win, so get those tickets any day that you want. That's the Money Grab Progressive Raffle every Thursday night at 7:30 with all proceeds benefiting the Columbia Quarterback Club.
All right, if this is a time that you need to stop, this is the biggest one that you've needed this year so far. 4th and 1 for the Midgets. Eagles desperately needing the football. Motioning out, doubles to the left side. We'll go doubles all the way around. Motion man coming towards the quarterback. Fake it to him, pass play. They're going for the end zone. It's going to be into the end zone, and it's going to be caught. What a play. Fourth and 1, everyone's expecting a quick run up the middle. They go for the end zone, they go for the jugular, and they get it done.
Late penalty flag.
Did you see where it came from or anything?
No, probably something late. Someone probably running their mouth, I would imagine.
Unsportsmanlike on both teams, it looks like. Might even be just on the Eagles, and they're going to go half the distance. Unsportsmanlike, dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Columbia. Half the distance, they're going to go for 2 here. Great ball, great catch.
And caught us off guard.
Like I said, you're expecting that quick run up the middle, and
yeah, and you had your playmaker there, Jace Nelson, trying to make a play on the ball, but great ball, great catch. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
so 2-point conversion now coming for the Midgets. Trying to extend the lead a little bit more. Motion man, Carmack looking to the right side. He's going to run, and there's not going to be anything going for him. Good job there by the Eagles making the stop. I think if he would have made a decision right now and ran, he might have been a little bit closer, but instead it's going to be the Eagles getting the stop.
Yeah, and if you get that 2-point conversion, that seals it. That makes it a 3-possession game. Now it still lingers at 15, which still 2-possession game. You got to score, kick an extra point, get an onside kick, score again, a 2-point conversion.
All starts with this. So far, they've put 2 into the end zone, 1 out of bounds. Be nice if we could get one to return and maybe make something happen.
Score quick. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. If
we got to move the ball.
Yeah, we're going to have to score pretty quick with only 4:46 left. Which, having a guy like 22, you know, he could get in the end zone at any time, but not a lot of time scored 2 touchdowns right now, but I've seen crazier things happen.
Kicker's averaging 57 yards per kick, so that'll put you at the about the 7 is his average, I guess. Sends it deep. No chance for the Eagles on this one, as it goes about 8 yards into the end zone.
Yeah, and I mean, I know we said it earlier, but that can help you win a lot of games because, I mean, you don't even get a chance to return it there, and you get the ball at the 20. Or a penalty, a stupid penalty on some of those kickoffs that you see a lot.
Eagles need to score within the next 2.5 minutes.
Yep.
4:46.
We need to score before that 2-minute mark just to give ourselves a shot.
Trips to the right side, doubles to the left. Looking across the middle of the field, caught. Good job there, Cooper White, gain of 15.
Yeah, here's where you got to go quick, too. We haven't seen much of it all season when we're in this tempo. Got to score quick. And X, the sophomore, this is where you got to run the show here. Make sure your receivers know what's going on, because you're going to be an empty probably almost
every time, I think.
From here on out.
Trips to the right side, doubles left, ball on the right hash, empty backfield. This time he's looking to the left side, throwing a little bit behind. Good job, though, going and getting the football out of Jace. Gain of 6.
Yeah, and this is, see, now you got your linemen sprinting to the ball. Why can't we do this throughout the whole game? Now they realize they're down 15 with only 4 minutes left, and now we want to sprint to the football. That's got to start from the first quarter.
Going to be a rollout here if I had to guess. There it goes to the right side, get to the sticks, Jackson. That's all right, dropped it through his hands. Should have been a gain of 8. Instead, it's incomplete, but the clock stops. And you look over across the way, Coach Horner's there yelling the plays out. Coach Kendall's still behind him. He's still doing the old school hand signals. So I think I'm a believer in going back to that. 3rd and 4.
3:55. Yeah, you need to score here in the next minute and a half, in my opinion. Just to give yourselves a chance on defense if you don't get that onside kick.
Rolling again. This time X has to step up. Now he's going to have to make a play. Tucks it down, gets enough for a first down. Get up, X. Gain of 6. Good run there, Xavier, to get to the first down. Now you got to get back up and go.
Clock stops at 3:48. We'll start once those chains are set.
Trips to the right side, empty backfield again. Trips right, doubles left, ball on the left hash. Looks like it's man-to-man. X takes a hit. Sacked on the play. Loss of about 6, maybe even more than that. Loss of 8.
That's something you hate to see. X gets sacked and not one of his linemen help him up.
I thought the same thing.
They're all looking at him. Ugh, makes me sick. See what this flag is.
I don't even see where the white hat is. I would assume based on where it's at, it's going to be a hold, and it is. Going to be declined. 2nd down, they're going to take the result of the play. Still empty backfield, trips to the right side, doubles to the left. Pass play going to the right side, and it's going to be picked almost. Freeberg has done a great job of making an adjustment. All the film that we watched, they were getting beat on that arrow route last week and got beat a couple times tonight, but not enough to talk about. One thing to mention here, though, too, 4 men rushing. You got 5 linemen. You should have enough guys back there if you're the offensive line.
Yeah, and they're still getting to the quarterback.
Bootleg, screen, Jackson catches it. He's got to get upfield.
X got smoked. This ref don't even know what to call in the middle of the field. Looks like the wall kind of had the ball stripped from him. Looks like there is someone slow to get up for Freeberg, but
You said X took a shot on that play?
yeah, it was a little slow to get up.
So the result of the play would make it about a 4th and 12. Official on our side is calling them down. Eagles are going to keep the football. White Hat coming over and explaining himself. 2:53 in the ball game. Fourth and 12, 4th and 13 probably, even
How are
officially.
you going to tell him to run the clock whenever you didn't even set the ball yet? Are you kidding me?
Slant across the middle, caught by Jackson, enough for the first down to the 39-yard line. Get up to the ball.
Come on, Prater. Why are you walking?
Yep, walking back.
Wide receivers trying to figure out where they're going to go. We're going to go trips to the right side.
Why are you jogging, man? Come on.
Doubles left. Running back there with X, rolling out to the right side. He's got Jackson low, caught, gain of 4. Do it again. Run the same play again.
Yeah, you're approaching 2 minutes now. You might,
Need to take a shot?
yeah, take a shot to the end zone here soon. And if you got a quad set or something crazy, I think this is where you want to maybe bring out a little trick play.
Empty backfield, trips left, doubles are right, going down the middle of the field to Kean and Steele, and it's caught at the 5.
Gotta go, come on. You don't want to burn any of your timeouts yet, because you want to save those for if you do not get your onside kick. If you score here,
Go for 1 or 2.
you go for 1. Because you don't get that 2-point conversion, game's over.
Eagles down to the 6 after the big catch by Cameron Steele. Hand off to Jay, lowers his shoulder, nothing going. Got to get up to the line of scrimmage, do it again.
Looked like he almost slipped on that. And now you're thinking about onside kick, but your kicker usually is Keegan. So you wonder if some of those backup kickers have ever even worked on an onside kick.
Doubles this time, running back to the right side, under a minute and a half now. Come on, X.
Yeah.
Little whip route through the hands of Cooper White. What
Great
a route.
Little whip route there. Act like he's running the arrow. Flips his hips back to the inside. A little bit too far inside. Kind of a rocket ball by X there too.
Was on him in a hurry.
Yeah. But 3rd and short. Got 2 downs to punch one in here with 1:19.
Trips to the right side, rolling out to the right. Got to get into the end zone on this play. X is going to go for it himself. He's going to get into the end zone. Gets in for a Columbia Eagles touchdown.
Gotta love the heart there from Vegley. He put his head down and finish it off. Great job by the sophomore. And now you definitely kick it. You have to kick it, I think. Because again, you try to go for 2 here and have a stupid false start or a bad snap, and you don't get it. Game's over, you lose by 9.
Timeout Eagles, they're going to talk about it.
Keep,
I think I'm on your side here.
you got to.
Give yourself a chance to know what's going on.
Yeah.
What a play. Can we go back to that run right there?
Yeah.
X wasn't going to get stopped there.
No,
What a
he
run.
put his head down. You had 2 Freeberg guys standing right at the goal line, putting their head down. And X said, I'm getting in the end zone here.
X comes in 5'11", 145. Ran the ball right there like he was 195.
Yeah. And you got to remember.
Who's your kicker right now, too,
Yeah,
for a
well, we
field goal?
saw, who was it? Avon?
Yeah.
Janik, yep.
So hopefully, I mean, you can't go for 2 right now. It looks like our offense is going to stay out there. It's a risky play. I'm not a fan of this.
This is one where
Well, yeah, if you get it, oh, yeah, great job. But
this is why he gets paid to be the head coach and not us.
I know.
This is where you got to run up to.
Well, this is your ball game. This is literally your ball game right here. I mean, if you want a chance to win the ball game, you have to get in the end zone. If you don't, game's over. Which, even if you do get an onside kick, you're still going to be down 9 points. Not
Here
a
we
fan.
go. Eagles are going for 2 here. Nelson to the left side of Xavier. Fake it to him. Nope, he hands it off, and there's nothing going. Loss of 4 on the play. Loss of 4, nothing going from the start. And that's your ball game unless an absolute miracle happens. I'm on your side there, Jared. Cameron makes a great play to get you down there, give you a shot. Xavier gets you in. And in the end, not much going. So now you're going to go for the onside kick. Now you got to score twice, though.
What are we doing?
Corey Pharmacy scoreboard. Freeberg 23, Eagles 14 with 1:12 to go here in this Cahokia Conference matchup. If it finishes the way that it would right now, there'd be 3 teams tied at the top at 3-1. All started tonight when you lose your horse in Keegan Thompson in the first quarter, I guess it was. And after that, Eagles didn't have much feel. I had pretty good confidence coming into the game tonight, and hasn't been on the Eagles side since then. Again, we apologize for the issues that we have. We really don't know what the issues were. All of a sudden, the computer just crashed. We had about 30 windows open trying to get it going, and nothing could go. So we apologize. Hope you enjoyed the pregame show. You missed a decent first quarter, but after that, there hasn't been much going for the Eagles tonight. Jace is going to be your onside kicker. Hands team's over there at the far side of the field. Line drive right at the Freeberg player, and it's going to be caught at their own 49-yard line. We'll probably jump straight into the Mandy McGuire Group post-game show, so stick around. We'll talk a little bit about our final thoughts here. Jared, go ahead and start thinking about those. TJ, you can too. Don't forget, next week is homecoming. Eagles will be taking on East Alton Wood River in Columbia. We will have a 6:30 pregame show for the 7 o'clock start. Looks like Freeberg's just going to be able to knee it out here. See if the Eagles even want to take the timeout. They have one left. Can't imagine they do. And it doesn't look like they're going to. Let's just go ahead and go into that Mandy McGuire Group post-game show. Jared, rough night for the Eagles all the way around.
Yeah, it all starts with losing 13, of course. I mean, you can't blame it on him not being in the game, but, I mean, it all starts there. He's our leader. He's our guy that gets everybody going, and he makes a lot of big plays for us on both sides of the ball, so it sucks losing him this one tonight. But I think overall just not really a flow from the start, from the get-go in this one. I mean, defense played well in that first half. Offense had a couple big plays that turned into a touchdown, but really couldn't get anything going overall.
TJ, you have any thoughts here tonight either?
Yeah, I was hoping to see more, I guess, heart. It might not be the right word, but I was hoping to see a little more oomph when they came out after halftime.
With a little more fire.
Yeah, a little more fire.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they were disappointed, and he's a huge part of the team, but there's a whole lot more kids on that team that need to find something deep inside, and I guess next week will be a little bit of a test to see how they come out. They better come out fighting.
Yep.
Yeah, you go next week. Like we said, we're playing East Alton Wood River, homecoming game. Yes, they haven't put up any points yet this year, but if you go in with the effort we had tonight, it's not going to go very well for you. My thoughts, I kind of agree with both of you guys right there. You know, you got to have some oomph. You got to have some fire. These aren't the games that the coach is going to be able to go up and give a pregame speech and get you fired up. If you can't get fired up for Freeberg, if you can't get fired up for Freeberg on their homecoming night, that's something, you got to talk to yourself. Eagles there, you're slamming your helmets around. That's not going to do you any good because you couldn't do it whenever the game was going on. So if you want to slam your helmet now, you should have been doing it for the last 48 minutes, not now. Bad night for the Eagles all the way around. Again, sorry for our technical difficulties. Eagles are going to fall to 4-1, 1-1 in the conference, and going to have to respond. We'll see you next week. Aces Wild pregame show at 6:30 from Columbia on homecoming.
Go Eagles, baby.